carry on with the vlog, guys, I'm just going to insert this clip here because as I'm editing, I've realised that I haven't actually explained why we chose to do IVF. Absolute schoolboy error. It started in my early 20s and I've always been worried that I'm going to have problems and I'm not going to be able to get pregnant, etc, etc. And this all stemmed from getting really bad, like sharp pains down in my abdomen area, like right down. And they used to be so sharp that they would make me stop in my tracks and literally like tense my fists, like, because it literally gripped me. The pain was so sharp. They only lasted for like a few seconds, but they were painful. So I went to the hospital, went to the doctors, and they referred me and they did keyhole surgery and they diagnosed me with endometriosis. So I was like, okay, at the time I was very young, so I didn't really understand what that was, but I knew that it might mean that it could be hard for me to get pregnant later on down the line. I don't actually know how long it was after that, but I started getting the pains again. So I went back to the doctors and I had keyhole surgery again, and they basically undiagnosed me with endometriosis, which is absolutely crazy. And they found adhesions all in my pelvic area, and they also explained that they found like this sticky chewing, it wasn't chewing gum, but this is where they explained it, like chewing gum that had been stretched and it was all just stuck in there, and that was basically from an STI that had gone untreated. So this was a surgeon telling me this as I'd come round from my keyhole surgery, and at the time I was with my boyfriend and I'd been with him since I was 17, and this is probably when I was 24 now, so we had been in a long relationship, you know what I mean? And so instantly I was just like, that's fucking brilliant, mate. Like, you've obviously gone and cheated on me and you haven't been honest. And now I've caught a fucking STI that's gone undiagnosed, that's causing me all of these issues. I had to have adhesions removed, and they also found that now I have a clubbed fallopian tube on one side. So the surgeon said to me, when you're ready to have children in the future, if you struggle to get pregnant within 6 months, which is obviously not even that long, but he said if you struggle to get pregnant within 6 months, come back to us and we'll help you, we'll give you some help. So I was like, okay. So then obviously from that as well, that's always just played on my mind, and I've just always had this worry in my heart, and yeah, it's just been one of those really. So obviously when I met Romain, he was the one for me to have kids with, and I knew that we were going to have kids together at some point. So in December 2020 I decided to come off my pill because I'd been on it for so long, since I was like 16, you know how it is. So I came off and I thought, if it happens, it happens. Well, we thought, if it happens, it happens. So we weren't actively trying because we had done that once before during COVID, which thank God nothing happened. Thank God I actually did fall pregnant. But in May of 2020 I did come off the pill for a little bit, and we were actively trying, and it was the worst thing I've ever done in my life and his life. It was awful. It was just a horrible experience. So in December 2020, after I come off the pill, we were just going with the flow. We were like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And by the time we got to 2022, the beginning of, still nothing had happened. So because I've had this worry in my mind, now I'm thinking, okay, well, I've been off the pill for this long and still nothing has happened. And Romain was like, we should get help, we should get help. And I was like, no, like, it's gonna be fine, like, it's gonna work, like, we're gonna fall pregnant. But then it gets to the point where we're like, God, someone's being really loud outside. It gets to the point where, you know, I'm now getting, well, we're both getting on in age, and it gets to the point where you go, how long should you wait? We'd already waited like 2 years and nothing had happened. Do we wait another year and then another year and still nothing happened? Do you know what I mean? So in the end I was like, okay, let's go and get some help. I think I was just being like, I don't know, I just didn't want to kind of admit that I needed help. I wanted to fall pregnant naturally, I guess. And yeah, so I came to the realization that we probably did need help. So we went to the hospital at the beginning of 2022 here in Dubai, because obviously by then we was living in Dubai. Luckily we've just got a hospital literally 1 minute away from my house. So we went over there, explained the situation. I had an ultrasound and they found that I had PCOS. I had no idea that I had this. So now I was like, oh my God, like, I honestly just felt at that point like there were so many things going against me to get pregnant, and although I was trying to think positively, obviously you always have that little thought in the back of your mind like this, like it's probably not gonna like work, and you know what I mean, you're just in your own head. And yeah, so then I'm like googling, and I know that women with PCOS can get pregnant, like it is possible. After I'd googled, I felt a lot more positive, but it was just a whole like clubbed fallopian tube and stuff like that. So anyway, that was that, and then we got referred to a fertility specialist who was absolutely amazing, and he's been with me through my whole journey since the very beginning, and he's just been absolutely incredible. And then yeah, we decided to start the process in 2023. So at the beginning of 2023, that's when I decided, do you know what, I want to freeze my eggs as well. And that's when my fertility specialist said, instead of going for IUI, because IUI is what you do before IVF, and if I think you get 3 goes on at IUI, and if IUI doesn't work, then they go on to IVF, and IVF is the last chance. So yeah, then we started the process in 2023. So I just wanted to put that in here because obviously that is going to be a question that a lot of you are going to ask, like, why did you go for IVF? Yeah, I just want to say as well, like, I am thinking of anyone who is going through this horrible time, because it hasn't been easy for us, and it's been, you know, many failed pregnancy tests, many like thinking that I'm pregnant when I'm not, and it looks like on social media I have it all, well, I'm married, I've got this relationship, I've got this business, but actually like this has been like a hard part for us, you know. So I just want to say, like, I'm thinking of any of you guys who are going through this, stay strong and just try and stay as positive as you can. Okay, let's get into the vlog. We've just got back from our consultation at the Health Fertility Clinic in Dubai. This first consultation was to give me an ultrasound, not an ultrasound.
Yeah, it was an ultrasound, wasn't it?
An ultrasound is where they go.
Yeah, but that's what you call it, a scan.
It's a scan, yeah, but the one that goes up the nun, just to see if I've got any cyst or anything on my ovaries, to check everything is okay, and everything is okay, and to also start the process of the IVF. So they gave me the little pens that I need to like inject into myself. Gonal, right? Gonal, is that how you say it?
I think it's called glonal. Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that.
But they also gave me this other syringe. So today's class is my first day of my period, and they've given me this other syringe to take tomorrow on my second day, to basically stop my body doing what it's doing so they can take control of everything. That was his words. And then the day after, I'll start the little glonal pens, whatever they're called. Actually, they're right here, actually. This. So I have this to take for 5 days, and it's like a specific amount, and then this to take tomorrow to stop everything from working. Today's Sunday, and then next Sunday I need to go in for a scan. Then it's pretty much go from there, innit?
Then I have to go in, donate my spermies.
Yeah.
And then they need to take your eggs out.
Yeah, and then because I'm freezing my eggs as well, so they'll put me under general anaesthetic, and this is the reason why the fertility specialist suggested that I go straight for IVF before an IUI, because I want to freeze my eggs. So I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, it's a much better chance. And then I also had 2 blood tests today, one for things like to check my iron, and then another one to check for like syphilis, hepatitis, and all those kind of things. Being here in Dubai, I feel like everything's been so much quicker to get sorted and get started.
Lisa came on a period last night at 10 o'clock on a Saturday night. You emailed.
No, I WhatsApped my fertility specialist at 10:30 last night, and he messaged straight back and said, booking an appointment tomorrow, and I'll also see you on Thursday. I was like, what? And I was straight in today, and today is a Sunday. It's a Sunday today. So like here, shit gets done, and it just feels so good. So yeah, we feel like we're in, it's the right time, and we're in the right place, and everything is just stress-free. Yeah. It's exciting. Romain goes at this early, he goes, oh no, what did you say?
I said a lot of silly things today.
You said, oh, what did you say? We're trying to make a baby. We're trying to make a baby.
Yeah, we're trying to make a baby.
I know. We're trying to make a baby.
Yeah.
I know.
That sounds weird.
It's cute. No, it's just really cute.
Why?
I don't know, because we are trying to make a baby, and it's just funny how you came out with it. I'm going to inject myself with have to go in the fridge to keep it cold. What's going to do?
It's going to come the movies, you know, they come up behind you and they go, okay, I don't actually remember how to do this one, so you have to remind me. So it's just we squirt this one here and here.
So it's the first one, you guys. Marina's going to help because I think he'll just be able to do it better than me. You have this, and then you have to syringe the water out of that thing, out of the syringe. You have to push it into that little glass container, and then you have to shake it, and then you have to pull it all out with the syringe again. That is a long needle.
This is the wrong one. This is the one you put inside of you. No. That's why it's big, because it just draws out the fluid.
Yeah.
Yes. That's babies.
So how does it go into the skin?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't feel anything. Oh my god, didn't feel anything. Look at the needle as well. That actually looks quite long.
Hello and welcome to Remain Lansford Doctor Surgery.
So this is day 2. So now we need to take this. It's just written on the pack like how much we need to take. So it's 175 of this I need to take. And yeah, it looks quite easy to do, but I'm going to get Remain to help me. So it's like a clicker pen, and you click it at the end, and then it has a little screen on it.
And click it to see the measurements there, 175.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. How do you put it in? Do you push the end?
Yeah, push it in and we go, yeah.
Okay guys, so this is day 3. So I haven't really had any side effects apart from a tiny bit of cramping, but like the tiniest bit. And on my first injection, the very first one, I was bloated the whole day, but that's it. It's nothing bad. That needle is so thin, you cannot feel a thing. Like.
Give me a second, yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Literally, you cannot feel it. If you were looking away, you wouldn't even know that it was in there. Nothing there. So today is day 5 of the injections, and he's given me this to take today and tomorrow, and then I've still got to take this for today and tomorrow as well. And then on Monday I'll go in for a scan. So I had a scan on Thursday, which would have been Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, which would have been a 3rd day. He just wanted to like check me and see if everything was working okay, and he said that everything looks like it's going okay. So then obviously on Monday I'll have a scan, and then we can see, because that will be the end of all of this, and then obviously we can see if everything is good. And then we have to wait 2 weeks to be able to do the egg retrieval. Oh my god. Okay.
Ready, boss?
Yes, boss.
3, 2, 1. Right there.
Yeah. Thank you, darling. Hello! Excuse me! Oh, that one did sting a lot, actually. That was a stinger. And it's ready.
You're going to be held right now.
Like, here we go.
Oh, hold on. He's trying to fight me.
Hey guys, so it's now Monday morning. So last week was the whole week that I did all of the injections.
Was that a whole week?
Yeah, we started on last Monday.
God, it's gone quick.
I know. So yesterday was my last day, and I found the whole week last week absolutely fine. I've got a couple of little like pin pricks on my stomach obviously, but it wasn't anything that really hurt, or it's not really bruised. Just on the way now to a scan. Hopefully everything is going to be good. One thing I have noticed is I'm getting like, you know, like when you ovulate, it's going to be like TMI right now. You get like the egg white, what do you call it? Egg white discharge. I've been getting a lot of that the last couple of days. So yeah, I feel like everything is going good. And then I'm hoping today that he will allow us to book in the egg retrieval.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
Because yeah, it's very much like a process. Like you don't know what's going to happen until you have to like tick things off. Okay, so the scan went really well. Everything is looking good, and he's really pleased with the way my eggs and ovaries are responding. He says I'm a high responder, so that's really good. But the only thing that I was a bit like about is I had my heart set on doing a fresh transfer like straight after the egg retrieval, and apparently you have to meet a certain criteria to be able to do the fresh transfer. But then I'm going to be traveling like in a few weeks. I've got 2 hen do's in the UK, and then a few weeks after that I've got the 2 weddings, so I'm going to be away for like obviously all of that time. And he said that probably not going to be able to do it then, because he needs me here next to him if anything not goes wrong, but like if I bleed or if I bloat or if I get pains or anything like that, I need to be here so I can go and see him straight away. So because I had my heart set on that, I was just like because I really had my heart set on doing it like this month. And so now it's going to be, obviously it's 1st of May today, so by the time we get around to doing like the transfer, it's going to be July, August. And I just didn't expect it to be like half a year into the year, but it is what it is. So everything's looking good, so that's the main thing. But anyway, enough of that. So what we're going to do is I've got to go back on Wednesday for another scan, and then by then he thinks everything is going to be 100%. Today he said it was 90%, so by Wednesday in 2 more days it's going to be 100%, he said. And today and tomorrow I've got to take more gonal and more sinetrazide, and then on Friday we should be able to book the egg retrieval. So I'm just going to do the cetrotide. It is like 4 p.m. and I've just remembered, obviously we got that this morning, and it's today and tomorrow that I need to do it, so we're going to do this one now. So today is the 8th day of doing the injections, and this is just to like boost me a little bit more to get me to that 100%. Oh, so we need to do the gonal today as well then.
Go on then, do this one first.
We need to do that as well then. Yeah. It's because we went to the hospital this morning at 10 a.m. and we usually do it at 8 a.m. so it's just thrown me off a bit. And then I got back and I was thinking I was going to have to start it tomorrow, but it's not. It's today and tomorrow. And is it Wednesday? No, not. So it's just today and tomorrow. Right. Let's do it now.
Hey,
we have to get a new pen. We squirted some out the other one, didn't we? No, we did. We squirted some out by accident. Because you actually took it for yourself. Then when he said this morning, oh, so you've got some left, I was like, oh, I'm going to let Romain take the lead on this.
You said we didn't need any, boy.
I didn't think we did.
Look, listen, guys. It's also really good for male fertility. So I was like, fuck it, let's get these spermies up.
We were like, we squared out.
You were like, yeah, go on, go on.
I don't know, we need it. We were like, yeah, we squirted out by accident. Below the belly button. Below the belly button.
Yes.
Oh, I couldn't see.
Feeling alright?
I couldn't see.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yes. Feeling like Conor Joe?
I love that video. It makes me laugh. So 175. So we just waited 20 minutes. We actually waited 45 minutes.
We just need 20. God, that one went a bit red, didn't it?
It's gone a bit red, yeah.
We just need 25 of this, okay? 25 extra from the new one, alright?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. You're a very good doctor. Thank you.
So the belly dance.
Yeah.
Can you do the belly dance? Can you do that as well? You never showed me that before.
I didn't know I could do it.
Shut up. That's okay, and I'll see you the same time tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow for the last injection.
What's your time?
So Tuesday morning. Now this is the last 2 injections, I'm pretty sure.
What, this one, the next one?
Yeah, today.
Do you think that's the most discharge things that you've had on your ovulating? Yeah.
On these injections, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the most you've had.
Yeah, obviously I get it naturally, but the amount that I've had on this stuff, it's like, gushing out. Jesus Christ, I'm stringing everyone the tissue. Oh God. But it's a good sign, so I'm like, keep it coming. I showed my mate the ovulation discharge this morning. But it looks like egg white.
Okay?
Yeah.
Is it alright?
Yeah. I don't mind this, but it's just taking blood.
Oh.
I can't look. 20 minutes and then the girdle goes in. Wednesday morning, on the way to the fertility clinic, and hopefully this is going to be my last scan before the egg retrieval on Friday. Really hoping that he's going to say I'm 100% today.
It's just all really good signs so far, isn't it? And
Yeah, he said I've got loads of eggs, like from the last scan, he said I've got loads of eggs. I'm a high responder.
considering all the worry that you've had over the past couple of years,
I know.
it's alright so far, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I've always just, in the back of my mind, I've always just been worried about everything. But so far, so good.
So far so good.
I think we'll be able to freeze loads and loads of embryos. And
So we
then
can have loads of kids.
remain with like 6.
I think we've got time. This is what I said to Lisa. Why don't we do like a 4-year project and just go back to back for like 4 years? And I worked out we can get 6 in that time.
What about if an embryo splits though? Then we'll have twins.
And then we'll have twin doublets.
Raymond wants twin doublets. And he said to Dr. Wow, he was like, yeah, twin doublets. No, quintuplets. And Dr. Wow's like, oh, like.
I saw it on The Simpsons. Apu had quintuplets. And then ever since that day, I always thought, I wonder if we can have quintuplets.
You idiot.
Quintuplets is 5. 5 children in one go.
He wanted me to have 5.
So we are expecting more than 11, 12. If we are on the lucky side, we'll get higher number, which I'm expecting to be so. I'm expecting that you will get a final number as higher.
It's very nice with the sunroof and the blue sky. Okay. So we're 100% ready for Friday. Lots of information. So for the follicles to be responding, they need to be measuring over 12 centimetres, and mine are now like way over that, both of them, although my left ovary is producing bigger ones, but my right one is still really good. So he said there's 23 follicles, and on an average he would expect me to produce around 12 eggs on an average. He's really happy with it all. I had to have another blood test, which was a hormone blood test. Then the nurse did the cetrotide, so the injection that we've been doing the last couple of days. She did that one there because I needed it doing there and then before tonight. And then when we get home, we'll do another 175 of the gonal. And then we have to wait around 11 hours to do the trigger shot, which will be later on at 10:30 p.m. The trigger shot is to help the eggs mature, ready for the egg retrieval on Friday. There's 2 different trigger shots, he said. There's the natural hormone, which is the HCG, and then the other one is, I cannot pronounce this word, leuprolide acetate. And that's not a natural hormone, but he said I need to have that one because if I have the natural hormone, I might end up hyperstimulating, which is an exaggerated response to excess hormones, which could then cause ovaries to swell and become painful, which is obviously not what we want. I'll try to show you now. So in the back. So this is what the trigger shots look like. And I have to do all 3 because of the measurement that I need to do. So you need, because they're very tiny measurements in each one, and what I need to do is 0.3, I think she said, so that means taking all 3. And they go in just below the belly button. And then tomorrow is Thursday, so I won't be able to, I have to fast from midnight tomorrow. And then on Friday I'll go in at 8:30, ready for the procedure at 9:30. I can't believe I'm freezing my eggs.
I don't know, it's here, it's crazy, isn't it?
Right, I literally know you decided to do this, like...
Come on, so quick. Like, what, start of the year?
Yeah, to start of the year, a few months ago, I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to do it. Like, if you have the money, like, what better way to spend your money than freezing your eggs if you can do it? It would just give me peace of mind, give you peace of mind, I'm sure. And yeah, it's it's just crazy because like it's literally microscopic. Like how, I don't know, it's crazy. Fucking hell, freaking people don't know what they're doing out here. Crikey. So yeah, roll on Friday. Whoop whoop, egg freeze. Whoop whoop, egg retrieval. Whoop whoop. So what is that? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Wednesday today.
Last one. This is definitely
The last one he said to have 200 in it as well,
He said if you've got 200 left, have 200. Yeah.
which we have. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, the needle is going in.
Oh my god, the way we do it, it's just like out. It was making it worse because she was doing it so slow. Bless her.
3, 2, 1. Needle coming out. If she would have seen the way we do it,
Yeah.
she'd be like, no.
So yeah, I've just got to wait till later. I'll film my trigger shot for you guys and you can see that. Hey guys, so it's nearly 10:30. I'm 15:15. I'm going to take the trigger shots.
3 in the same spot, yeah?
No, all different spots.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like here, like 1, 2, 3, like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can put it wherever it's not.
Alright. Right?
Yeah. Ow, stinging.
You alright?
Yeah, that's stung a lot.
The rub first.
That stung a lot. Yeah. Don't know why.
It's just like a different sort of liquid.
Yeah.
What, as it was going in, it was stinging? Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, that stings.
Everything's bad,
Yeah.
yeah? Don't worry, it's the last one now.
Yeah.
It's a different type of fluid and it's actually a lot more as well.
Yeah.
It's really, really
I mean, it doesn't
full.
hurt, it just feels a bit weird.
It's pretty big. I must say.
Spoke too soon, didn't I? I was like, yeah, all the injections are really good. Everything's good. It hurts now.
Doing well.
Oh, it's weird. It goes in, it's fine. You do
And
it
then
for a
it's
second,
the
it's fine, and
liquid,
then oof, halfway through, I'm like,
It's like a heat, is it? Like a heat?
just stinging.
Stingy, yeah.
Stinging.
So you're done?
But now it's fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Guys,
Way past
you
our
don't
bedtime.
understand. This is like gone 10 p.m.
We were trying to keep ourselves awake, weren't we, on the sofa just then? Like, normally you've got to go to bed at like 9. Right. So that is that now until Friday. So we'll see you on Friday. See you on Friday. For the egg retrieval. Hey guys, so I thought I'd quickly update you with how I'm feeling today, which is obviously the day after we took the trigger shot last night. So I'm feeling fine. I've just had a few cramps in the right side of my stomach, like quite low down, but nothing major, just it's only been like quite minor. I've trained hamstrings and glutes today, and yeah, I feel fine. So all in all good. It's tomorrow. It's Friday.
Got that Friday feeling?
Got that Friday feeling, guys.
Got that Friday feeling!
Well, I don't know about me. No, I'm actually feeling alright. Oh,
There's been a crash.
seriously, right there? I'm not being funny, I don't doubt that.
Look at him, he's right up on the... Because he's like trying to literally drive on the footpath to get around.
Well, what do you expect, mate? Like, just be patient, wait a second. Anyway, but yeah, I'm feeling fine at the minute. Really feeling very nervous. Just a bit hungry, that's all. But I've got a little nut bar in my bag for after, because, you know, important things that you've got to remember. And yeah, no makeup. I've put a plaster on my ear. Hopefully that'll be okay. I didn't take this one out either because it's so small. It's really fiddly to get in and out. To get in.
You need to get me directions.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for now. That's all I can really tell you, isn't it?
That is all you can really tell him, yeah?
Until after. Oh yeah, I had to take my thumbs off. So yeah, nails aren't looking great, but
Look good, mate. Are you going to tell him about what I got to do or not?
oh yeah,
Like, in case the husband
there is
finds out.
more to tell. Okay, so obviously Lorraine's got to do the business today on himself.
So
Ejaculation.
I've been trying not to think about it because if I think about it too much, I'll get stage fright, mate, now.
you won't be able to perform. Is that what you mean?
It's some weird feeling, isn't it? All this, like.
I was thinking this the other day, random thought, but I thought, obviously, everything that we have to go through as women to do this kind of stuff. And then I thought, what do men have to go through? Okay, they have to do that. And I thought, God, that is actually really awkward, because when you come out of the room as a man after what you've just done, you've got to come out of the room, you've got to look the nurse in the eye, knowing that she knows what you've just done in there, and act as if nothing happened.
Yeah. 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 It's so weird. But I just keep thinking to myself, like, hundreds, probably thousands of men have done it. I don't know if it makes me feel better actually thinking about that, but it's like a medical thing in there. So
Yeah.
it just is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do this without doing this, so I have to.
Hopefully this is the only time we have to do it. Done, everything went fine. The doctor's really happy. We ended up getting 18 eggs, which is a really good number, he said. So now we just have to wait until day 5 to see how many make it through the fertilization process. But I mean, we feel pretty confident that we're gonna have a good number. Like,
yeah, because he gave us an example earlier on the week when he said, like, people with about 20 usually end up with about 5 or 6 or something.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, that'd be great. The whole experience was fine, to be honest. When I went into the room, it was a little bit daunting because there were just loads of nurses around. There was this chair with the stirrups up each side, obviously, where you have to put your legs wide open. And at that point, I was like, oh my god, literally everyone's gonna see my nun. Hello, legs wide open. It was fine. Then obviously I laid back, and then they gave me the general anaesthetic, and she was just talking to me, just asking me about how long we've lived here, just general chit chat, obviously to see when I'm gonna go. And then I just started feeling it coming over my body, and I was like, whoop, I can feel it, and then I was out. And then I remember I didn't realise I'd come around, but I remember saying, as I was still kind of out of it, I said something like, I can feel it now, I can feel it, or something. And they were like, it's all done. I was actually in the recovery room at that point. I was like, oh. So I'm just going to go do a bit of cardio. This is the first time that I've taken my t-shirt off, and they've left these things on me, 3 of them. I didn't even realise. Hey guys, so it's the day after the egg retrievals. I've had a little bit of cramping, but it's been quite mild, it's nothing too severe, and I've been quite bloated as well. And I did try and train earlier in the gym, and because of the cramping and the bloating, I felt like I just didn't have any oomph. I just couldn't, when you push from your core, I just didn't feel like I could do it. So today's been a little bit of an off day, but in terms of how I'm feeling absolutely fine. And then I had a call from the fertility clinic, which was unexpected because I thought they were going to call in 5 days time, but anyway. And they told me that obviously I had the 23 follicles, the 18 eggs collected, 14 were mature, and then 10 have fertilized. She said that there were 14. Out of that 14, 4 are showing abnormalities, but they're gonna just keep observing them anyway. But 10 have fertilized, so that is a really good number. We are super happy with that. They rung me in the gym, and I was like, rain. So I think now we just have to wait until a few days time to see how many actually make it to, I think it's day 3 or day 5. She didn't actually give me any information on that, but from what I've been reading, the amount that are fertilized, you do lose some. So yeah, we're feeling really hopeful, and I'll update you in a few days when we know more. It's day 5. So I had a call this morning from the fertility clinic, and they told me that out of the 10 that are fertilized, they can freeze 9. I don't know why, but I just didn't expect that many. I thought 5, 6, 7 at a push. He said that the 10th wasn't a good quality, so disregarding it. And then they rank them. So excellent, good and average. So I've got 5 excellent, 2 good and 2 average, and I asked him like, what exactly do you mean by that? The excellent and the good are more likely to have like a better chance of implantation. So like, I am literally so happy. Like, I didn't expect it to be that many, and the fact that I've got 5 excellent is just really good feeling. I've got quite a few good chances of having at least 3 babies. So that means that in July I should come on my period if my glow up is right, which is usually quite spot on. So I should come on my period around the 11th of July, and then yeah, we'll be back to do the insemination and start the next bit of the process. I hope you guys enjoyed this first part. I really hope this has helped some of you see what the process is like and maybe ease your mind a bit about it. And yeah, I will see you in the next video.